Do you feel tired after climbing just one?
Very good morning, good evening, everyone. So today we are in day 9 of Swayam, My Time program, and so my time is something like time for ourselves, time for meditation practice, sadhana, time for self reflection. So basically, we give time for so many things in our day to day life, but there is also a time for ourselves, which is very, very important. So this program is basically for that. So giving time for ourselves is also very much important. Time for ourselves is time for practice of meditation. And today, this my time is partnered with IFSS, Omega Pyramid, Beat, Ignite, GOI, Breath Universe, and Paima. Thanks to all the partners for initiating such a wonderful program for getting together for practice of meditation. So, with no other time waste, let's sit into meditation. Today, I would request Sunil to guide us into meditation.
Hi, good morning,
Good
Nikhil.
morning, Nikhil.
There's some
There's
echo.
no echo. Your voice is good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, you can keep your mic a little near.
Yeah, I'm listening an echo. Okay, now
Okay.
it's good. Now it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. All right, day 9, as Nikhil mentioned, and so beautiful that we are going through this journey of 33-day commitment to ourselves. Let's sit and meditate. Gather yourself, friends. Be comfortable in the place that you're sitting, wherever you are. Keep yourself comfortable. Just be aware of your surroundings, the place you're sitting. Just be aware. Don't close your eyes yet. Just pay attention to everything. You might hear some sound, noise, pleasant, unpleasant. Everything is okay. Accept them as they are. Notice the place that you're sitting. Notice the entire surroundings. All right. Now bring your attention to yourself, the place that you're sitting. We are going to do Anapanasati meditation. Anapanasati. Ana means ingoing breath. Sati means being with the breath. Apanasati. Ana is ingoing and apana is outgoing breath. And sati is being with this ingoing and outgoing breath. So if you're sitting on the floor, just cross your legs. If you're sitting on a chair or a sofa, cross your legs, cross your feet, clasp your fingers together, just interlock them like this and place them on your lap. Before that, if anybody is wearing spectacles, you may remove them. You do not need while meditating. Just pay attention to your body. Make fine adjustments. It's good to keep the spine erect, but it is absolutely not necessary. The most important thing is to keep your body comfortable. Sthira Sukhasana. So take support of your back and you can lean, no problem, but do not lean too far. All right. Now the only activity going on is your eyes. Eyes are the door for the mind. Slowly close your eyes. Before we get into meditation, let us just scan our body from head to toe. Just scan and see that the body is at complete ease and absolute comfortable. Scan your forehead, eyebrows, relax them a bit. Your jaws, teeth. Do not bite hard, just drop the jaw. The head is completely comfortable. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Just drop your shoulders, remove that stress. Your hands, the clasped fingers, don't keep it tight, just loosen it a bit and keep the clasped fingers intact. Check your back, your upper back and lower back. They are relaxed completely. Your thigh muscles, calf muscles, let them be completely relaxed, and your crossed feet. Now the body is at complete ease. Accept everything as they are. Now bring your attention from your body to your breath. Need not alter the breath. Let it flow the way it is. Just pay gentle observation. Just pay attention to that breath that is going naturally in and out. No judgment, no inferences, nothing absolutely. No visualization of any god or deity or any form. No chanting of mantras either. Let us just be without breath for the next 30-40 minutes. Our own breath is our guru. We'll be playing a music in the background, but let our attention be on our natural breath. Now, the only thing that can come in between is our own thoughts. That's absolutely okay. That's what mind is meant for. But for now, just like you park your vehicle outside, let's just park the thoughts away and bring our attention back to the breath. Whenever thought arises, just cut the thought and come back to your breath. Please continue to be with your breath. Cut the thoughts and come back to your breath. Please cut the thoughts and come back to your breath, my dear friends. Please cut the thoughts and come back to your breath, my dear friends. Please continue to be with your breath, my dear friends. Last 5 minutes. Last 2 minutes, friends. Please be with your breath. Wonderful, masters. Slowly, please bring your attention back to your body. Do not open your eyes yet. Just come back to your bodies. You may now unclasp your fingers, rub them, and place it on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You please take your time. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and give a smile to yourself. Thank you so much, masters, for your time. Over to you, Nikhil.
Thank you so much, Sunil. That was very wonderful and soothing guidance. So, as usual, everyday meditation is different, and today it was completely different, peaceful, and very soothing. So, thank you so much. So, today we have another master with us. She's from Paima. I would like to welcome Harshitha. Harshitha, she is a passionate spiritual seeker, and she is international Kuchipudi performer, and she has been into this meditation from the year 2005. I think she has born in a meditation family. Her parents are, great masters, and she has been into this journey from the year 2005. And she has grown up in a meditation family. And from 2019, she has been part of Paima, and she has been a active member in Paima. And she has done a wonderful job in being in Paima. And also professionally, she is Kuchipudi dancer, and also she is doing her MA in psychology in Usmania University, and also learning MA in psychology. So it's great to have you here, Arshita. So we would like to hear from you your experience, your meditation journey, how meditation has transformed you to be what you are today. So we'd like to hear from you.
Thank you for your introduction, Anna. Namaste, everyone. So before I begin, I would like to show my immense gratitude, reverence, and love to our Guru, Dr. Brahmarshi Subhash Patriji, who lightened our lives. Am I audible? Okay, so showing huge gratitudes to our Guru. I am Harshitha. So currently I am pursuing MA in psychology and also parallelly MA in Kuchipudi dance Professionally, I'm a Kuchipudi international dancer. I was introduced to meditation at the age of 5 in the year 2005. So my life has started with meditation. I have no life before meditation and after meditation. So I was born in, growing up in the PSSM. I was born meditating. I was seeing Patricia from my childhood itself. So it was beautiful experience traveling, meditating all these 18 years for me. And I was introduced to meditation through my parents. So I would like to say that there are two phases of my life in meditation. One is from the age of 5 to 20. And I'm 23 right now. And then 21 to next phase. I've entered into the second phase. So for in first stage, from age 5 to 20, I'd say that children are naturally pure soul. They have no mind. So in at the age of 5 or in the school days or in the college days, my biggest responsibility was to do my homework. That was the biggest responsibility. So children have no big responsibilities or huge works to do. So naturally, they have no mind. They be in the present. They naturally are in the state of enlightenment or blissfulness all the time. So I feel so lucky that I was introduced to meditation at that age, which is the right age to introduce meditation to the children. Generally, 90% of the people think that after completing all our works and after settlement at the age of 30 plus or 50 plus, then we have to sit and meditate. No. From my experience, I say that don't introduce meditation at the age of 50. Introduce meditation at the age of 5 to the children, they'll grow like anything. They'll become masters like Buddha, Oshoji, and Anida Patriji. So from the age of 5 to 20, when I sat meditation, so how I introduced to meditation, how I used to practice meditation is like my parents. I have to show huge gratitude and thanks to my parents because they every day they used to wake up. Even now, they'll wake up at 3 a.m. They start practicing meditation and they'll meditate for 2 to 3 long hours. So as their child, we already know that children will follow their parents. See what they do by looking at them, children will follow them. So as their child, when they used to wake up and meditate regularly, by seeing them continuously regularly, I started waking up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and I started practicing meditation. So every day, my routine. So every day in my school days, my routine was I used to wake up early in the morning. I used to practice meditation. I used to read books. And then I used to go to school or college. And then coming back to home, I used to go to dance practice. And then again meditation, again reading books and go to sleep. This is how my daily routine was scheduled in the earlier stages of my life. So because of that, having no mind, closing my eyes, concentrating on my breath, within minutes or within few seconds, I used to connect to the divine. So I never had any kind of thoughts in those earlier states. Just closing my eyes. So many experiences like astral body experiences, out of body experiences, connecting to higher energies and speaking to Mahathir Babaji or Oshoji or Patriji or getting future visions or having beautiful dreams. I still remember I used to get those dreams which is going to happen in the future. And I still remember there were few days the body was coming out, astral body was coming out of my body when I was sleeping or when I was meditating. And with that pure innocence, I used to tell to my body, Abhinay, I want to sleep. No, you please don't come out. I want to sleep. I want to take rest. We'll have that astral travel once again. So that's how I was connected to the energy, that divine energy in my life. So what I say is, in those childhood days, I had no mind, no thoughts. So I used to connect more, I used to go more and more and more deeper into meditation. So those beautiful experiences. And at the age of 10, I started reading books. I feel so blessed to give this chance to me. I'll tell that one beautiful experience. When I was in Kartal Dhyana Mahachakram, one day Patri sir told that he was speaking about the book Autobiography of a Yogi. And in that speech, sir said that if you don't read this book, just climb Seven Hills Tirupati and అక్కడి నుంచి దూకేయండి, jump from there and get lost from that. So I heard, what is that? How, why that book is so important? So why he has given that much importance to that book? So after coming back to home, I started reading that autobiography of a yogi at the age of 11. Everyone around me was like, she's doing meditation, she's reading books at the age of 10 or 11. What she's understanding? That is the depth subject, right? Normal people can't understand. It is very tough to understand such kind of subjects or topics. Then she is just a 10 or 11 years old girl. How is she reading that book? How is she meditating, and what kind of experiences she is having? What she understood about meditation? But from my experience and my journey, I say that every child will understand every spiritual deeper topics completely, with so much of clarity. They are the divine beings. Patris are used to say, before 5 or 3 years, 3 years of age, they don't meditation. They don't need meditation because they are the spiritual being. They are the masters. Why he used to speak, utter that word, they are the masters, because they'll understand everything. The only thing they don't know is how to express with the or how to communicate with us, with this real world. So I understood Bhagavad Gita at the age of 10 or 11 years old. I understood autobiography of a yogi book. I got beautiful experiences in meditation, and I also understood all those experiences. I understood what positive energy is, what positive vibe is around me. And my environment till 20 years was, my mom and dad used to wake up at 3 a.m. They start practicing meditation. And every single conversation I had with my parents was only about the spiritual topics, was only about Patriji, was only about books, was only about Oshoji, was only about Babaji. We had no conversations about how's your studies going on, how is your result, how many marks did you score in your examinations. We had no such conversations at our home. The only conversations like, I meditated for 2 long hours today, and my parents will say, I meditated for 3 long hours today. So that was my environment. And every weekend we have meditation classes. Here we have meditation center. I used to meet many great masters coming from different places, sharing their wisdom, sharing their experiences. So I used to enjoy a lot. For me, till 20 years, I was floating in the state of bliss, just blissfulness. Every second, I used to feel that bliss and divine energies. And coming into the second phase of my life, when I entered into my 20s or 19 years old, I had to move to Hyderabad, which is 300 kilometers away from my native place, for my higher studies. And then everything has changed. I had to stay with the people, with my roommates who eat non-veg every day. I till 20, I don't know how non-veg will be, how those energies will be, because I was born as a vegetarian. From the childhood, I was a vegetarian. So after coming into the hostel, that was very different scenario. There is no meditation there. There is no Patri sir speeches there. And there was not that positive vibe I used to feel regularly at home. And every day, the people around me used to consume meat. And I had no sessions with masters there. I had no beautiful meditation friends around me. So at that point of time, two things were majorly what I say, the most beautiful things or the most challenging things of that time was two things that are my age. First thing, I entered into 20s. Till then I was a child. I entered into an adulthood. I was a infant of adult, a small 1 year baby of adult. Maybe even though I was a 20-year-old girl, I was 1 year adult. I had no mind till then, but now my mind started working. I had thoughts about my past. I had thoughts about my future. I had thoughts about my career. I'm missing my family. I have to gain more and more knowledge. I have to gain name, fame around the college, friends around me. So that adulthood was started. Along with that, I miss my parents. I miss that vibe. So at that time, when I started practicing meditation, I used to get numerous infinite thoughts that I couldn't even control. For 1 long year, I was not able to connect to that deeper silence of meditation. So I used to cry a lot in the hostel. Why I'm not getting? Past 15 years, I had great conversations with great meditators, great masters, and I had and numerous experiences. And now I'm not even connecting. I'm not even able to control my thoughts. So I guess I'm falling back. So what should I do now? So I used to practice meditation regularly. When I was at home, I used to practice for I can sit at a time for 3 long hours. But when I went to hostel, it was very tough for me to close my eyes just for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. It was very tough for me. And in that journey, the biggest thing happened in my life was in 2022. I moved to hostel in 2021, and in 2022, the light of my life, the guidance of my life, the torch bearer of my life, our beloved Guru, Patriji, has left their physical body. I had no thought of him leaving his physical body till then. But now my Guru has left his physical body. Now I can't see him with these eyes. I miss listening to his words. I miss him seeing slapping someone else. I enjoy those days. Definitely we all used to enjoy those days, right? So I miss him slapping someone. I miss speaking about him. I miss those words speaking about cricket. I miss speaking about Mirapakai Bajje. I miss his great wisdom. I miss his presence. I miss being around him. Because we know that when we are beside Patriji, it's like hours of meditation boosting to us. Now I'm not able to see him. One side I'm struggling to concentrate on myself, and one side I'm struggling to control my mind. One side I am 1 year just adult old, and another side I lost the light of my life. With whom should I share now? I had many questions about the mind because till 20 years old I had no mind. I had beautiful experiences, but now I have many thoughts. I'm working on my mind. So I had many questions. I wanted to ask him, but now I can't see him with these physical eyes. So just I wanted to talk to him. I sat meditation, crying a lot. I still remember I went to ISKCON temple, which was near my hostel. I sat before Krishna. I closed my eyes. I was speaking outside. Krishna, my guru has disappeared in his physical form now, and I have many questions, but don't know. I don't know where to find my answers. So I started weeping like everything. I cried for 1 continuous hour, and then I went that deep state of meditation that I used to connect before coming to hostel. Then I went into deep silence. I say that the word silence will not do justice to that silence in meditation. I went to that state of stillness where I was there. Then I was able to hear my guru's voice, Harshitha, I'm here with you. Why are you bothering? I am here inside you. Don't search for me outside the world. Don't search for me with those physical eyes you're seeing. Then I got confidence. Yes, he is there with me. And later I understood from that day when he spoke to me until now, it's been 3 years. I practice meditation regularly. Maybe I miss sometimes, but now I have gained very much confidence that I can do anything. So all in these 18 years of journey, what I learned from meditation is I did not gain anything from meditation. I did not gain anything from meditation. Instead, I lost many things. I lost overthinking. I lost being in the past. I lost being in the future. I enjoy myself being myself. And today, our Gen Z kids, our youngster, our age people, 99% of youngsters are depressed without having any reasons. And 10% of every 1,000 people are committing to suicides with no reasons. Just because they got one less mark in the exam, they committed to suicide. Just because their father is scolding, their parents are scolding, they are committing to suicide because they don't know what life is. They are just like me, even they entered into adulthood with no knowledge and no experience, don't know, knowing what life is, never know what life is, how to face the challenges and think, and how to control the mind. Even to me, I practiced meditation for 15 long years, but it took 1 long year for me to control my mind. And what about the youngster outside the world? They don't know meditation. They don't know technique how to control the mind. They don't know they have something ocean inside them and they have to connect to that. Everything will be okay. They don't know all those things. So I feel blessed that I've got meditation at my early ages. So now I can rule my life. Whatever comes to me, let it come. I face it with happiness. Just how the smile you're looking at me right now, I face everything with that same smile at every situation of my life. And I will share one beautiful experience that recently happened in my family, which tells about the greatness of meditation and spirituality. 3 months back, my father is a business person. So 3 months back, my father's office room had a short circuit in this office room. So within few seconds, everything in that room turned into ashes, burnt out. So he had a huge loss of 2 crores rupees within seconds. That situation happened evening at the time of 5 or 6 around. So it was a big tragedy, actually a big fire accident. So everyone in the town was speaking about that situation. Do you know that fire accident would happen there? And they are the people facing the issue, something. They had a huge loss of 2 crore rupees. And everyone in the family was like in a shock. Sudden accident it was. And everything happened within seconds. So I, in the evening time at the 6 o'clock, I was in the dance class at that time. So after listening to this, I took permission from my teacher and came back to home at 8 p.m. around. So when I came back, in that journey, when I was traveling from my dance class to home, I was like, oh my God, my parents might be feeling sad or they might be getting tensed. They are in the huge loss of 2 crore rupees and everything in the office room turned into ashes. So their condition might not be good. So what should I do as their daughter? How should I console them? How should I give strength to them? Or so in the middle of the journey, my thoughts were going like this. After reaching home, I was shocked because 8 p.m. They maybe they wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, so they go to bed very early. So around 8 or 8:30. So when I reached home on that day at 8 or 8:30 p.m., I was shocked seeing the situation in the home because the lights were turned off. The AC was turned on. My mom and dad were sleeping on the bed comfortably, like nothing has happened around. They closed their doors and they were speaking something inside. And I was feeling outside the door like something happened. Maybe I should console them. And should I knock the door? Should I enter the room? Or should I stand here? Should I stand here? Should I console them? Or should I give them their private space to get okay? Then I heard something like sounds of laughing. They were laughing inside the room, and I was shocked. Situation, what is the situation, and why these people are laughing inside? What is happening? And then I heard their words. I heard their words, which made me so happy. I don't even forget those words till the end of my life. They were speaking about one thing they listened from Osho. So they were discussing about one story. I'll share that. That story is like, in a small village a long time ago. In a small village, there lived a sage, and he was living in a small hut, very small hut, which is nearby the forest. So every morning at 3 a.m., that sage will wake up and he finishing his chores and go to the forest. He'll do his spiritual practices there. And in the evening time after 6, he'll come back to that village, to his home. So one day, same as usual daily routine, he went to that forest, and while coming back from the forest to his home, he saw that the crowd was there around his hut, and he noticed that his hut was burnt into ashes. Something fire accidents was happened into his hut, and everything turned into ashes, and everything was burnt. So he saw that scenario. He saw that his hut was no more. He went to a tree nearby his hut and sat under the tree, and he was looking into the sky continuously for one long hour. One villager noticed that sage and came to him and asked, "See, everything of yours has turned into ashes now. You have no home to sleep. You have no food to eat. You have no bed to sleep. Everything is gone. Just you and your clothes wearing on your body. And you're looking so peace and calm, like nothing had happened. And you're looking into the sky. How is this possible? Aren't you worried about your hut? Aren't you worried about how you're going to live from tomorrow?" Then the sage replied, "When I was born, I had no hut. I did not have that hut. God has given to me after I was born. I had no bed. I had no clothes. I did not bring any of these things before I was coming into this world. And now he has taken, as it was his property, he has taken now. That is not my property. He gave to me, I received with love. And now he is taking from me, I give return back to him with the same love. Nothing is mine, so why should I bother? He takes care of me. You don't need to bother." And then he closed his eyes and went into deep meditation. And this story was discussed by my parents on that day. And they were saying that nothing was ours. Those 2 crore rupees, that office room when I was born, or 5 years back, I had nothing in my hand. He gave us. And now he taken. Tomorrow he might give or he might not give. But that 2 crore rupees or that office room is not ours, right? He gave us Patriji. He gave us Oshoji. He gave us meditation. He gave us the technique to connect to the divine. We are very grateful. And they are showing huge gratitude to his guru at that time. And that made tears roll on my cheeks. Oh my God. the huge situation has happened. Everything turned out into ashes. And now you people are thanking to the God. You people are showing gratitude to Him. What else is needed in life than this? What else is beautiful than this? What else is more blissful than this? Then I realized the greatness of meditation. When you practice meditation regularly, you'll face everything with smile and love. Meditation will not let the problems go out from your life. Instead, that gives you strength to face everything with love and light and with the smile on your face and the happiness in your hearts. So that was happened in my family. And from that day, whatever comes into my life, I receive with happiness. Whatever goes from my life, I'll give the send off to those things with same happiness. That courage will be given by the meditation. And generally, we say meditation gives happiness, meditation gives health, meditation gives wealth. All those health, wealth things are just a cherries on the cake. Health is just a cherry on the cake. Wealth is just a cherry on the cake. When you go more deeper and deeper into meditation, we'll find the purpose of life, we'll connect to the divine, we'll play with that divine, divine will play with us. Just like how Krishna played with Meera, divine will play with us. How God played with Buddha, how God played with Patriji, how Oshoji played with the God and divine, we can also play with the divine. And trust me, in the earliest stages of my life, I played with. I still remember a situation in 2017 when I was 16 years old. On the day of Rakhi in the month of August, I was lying on the bed and I had one poster of Mahavatar Babaji on the wall in that room. So when I was closing my eyes and meditating, he was speaking to me, Harshitha, listen to me. I want to tell you something. I have something for you to tell. And I was saying, with that innocence, I still remember, Babaji, please don't tell me now. I am scared to listen. Whenever I am ready, I'll tell you that I am ready. Then you start saying your story. See, I was talking to him just like I was talking to my friend. And it is possible to all of us. In last, I conclude saying that don't practice meditation for the sake of your health. Don't practice meditation for the sake of your wealth. When you start practicing, everything will be given automatically. Do meditation for the sake of meditation. Do meditation to enjoy that journey. Do meditation when you close your eyes, and after some time you'll go into that stillness. When you connect to your divine, nothing is there, just you and your divine. To feel that blissfulness, start meditation. Practice meditation. Don't expect anything from meditation. Say, I want to meditate because I want money. I want to meditate because I want good ranks or score, because I want some money. I want beautiful career, luxury. Don't do all those things are just add-ons. They are just 0.111% there. 99.99% is about connecting with the divine and that bliss. So practice meditation with that bliss. In these 23 years, a 23-year-old girl has experienced many things from meditation. That means everyone can feel that bliss and get good things from meditation. So this is all about my journey. And I would like to extend my gratitude to IFSS team and all the organizers, all the pyramid masters and all the great souls here. And also thanking my guru, because just because of him we are gathered here and sharing all our wisdom and knowledge to us. And I also thank one of my beloved and favorite person, Niklanaya, for giving this huge and great opportunity to me. Thank you so much. Namaste, everyone.
That's great hearing from you, Harshita. So always you sounded like you never sound like a 23 year girl. You always sound very matured. It's all about the practice that you have been doing from your childhood. I want to ask it's open for questions. So I wanted to start with some questions from your experience. So for any young people like you, so since you have been brought up in a meditation family, when you shared your experience that when you went to Hyderabad, it was completely a new environment. So it's not like a safe space where you have brought up. So every individual will face this kind of situation. It might not be the similar as you have faced. Challenging situation, like they don't know what to do next. They feel
Yes.
like stuck. It might be career decision or life decision or whatever it may be. So how you have gone through those situations, how meditation helped you to soothing you come out of that confused state of mind. So what was exactly happened at that moment? You said that you shared your experience that you sat in front of Krishna and something happened within you, right? And after that, how you started facing life?
Yeah, so yeah, the beautiful question where every youngster around the world is facing now, the challenges. You know what happens after getting into college or getting into adulthood? It's like taking born again, taking birth again. We born as a new person again. Till then, we don't have any responsibilities, but now all of a sudden, responsibilities will start hitting us. We had to take responsibilities of our family and our own self. So at that time, when I was there, when I was facing all those challenges, I felt like every door in my life has closed. I find no light in my life. Even though I was practicing meditation, at that moment I find like I had no way to come out of this. So, yeah, I practiced meditation, but the vibe did not, the energy around me did not help me grow or find the solution to me. Those negative energies were like that. So when I went and crying in front of Krishna, and after sitting into that meditation, what exactly happened inside me was I was recollecting those experiences I had earlier at my home. Like Patri sir was speaking to me, or like physically he was speaking to me when we see him in programs or something else. At that time, at that particular time when I was crying in front of Krishna, I remembered one dialogue of Patri sir. He said in Dhyana Mahachakram, I was very curious to listen to him, and he said, the message on that particular day was, Kurchovali, 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 Kurchovali. Hey, why are you running? For what you are running? You don't get when you run for something. You have to sit and sit and sit and sit and sit. He uttered that word, sit and close your eyes, for 30 to 40 times, if you remember, Anna. So then I realized you should not run. You have to sit. Everything will fall into place. We, the youngsters, are bothered more about tomorrow. What will happen tomorrow? Will I get job tomorrow or not? Will I succeed tomorrow or not? So I then realized it's okay. Whatever happens, let it happen. Just focus on today. And I suggest all the youngsters not to lose the hope. Hope is the only thing. See, I ran to Krishna. I cried in front of him because I had little hope inside me that he will give a suggestion to me, or he'll help me finding opening a door. So to all the youngsters, to all the people, never lose hope. Believe in divine blindly. You may call that divine as Jesus Christ, or might be the Patriji, or might be the nature, or might be the superconscious. Or if you are a scientist, you might believe in the matter, it matters. Maybe those atoms or particular particles, whatever you believe in. Just believe in that thing. Never lose hope in your challenging situations.
Wonderful.
And I
Wonderful.
also suggest, yes, and I also suggest to face those challenging situations, you have to prepare yourself first. So you have to meditate regularly in your positive, in your happy situations. Then only you'll able to face those challenging situations. Yes, Anna.
So I also want to add your experience in, finding your career and interest towards dance. So this is also one of the major challenges today youth is facing. They don't know how to identify their own strengths. So how meditation helped you identify your own strength, and you strongly believe that yes, the dance is my area of interest. So how meditation helped you in that way to identify your talent?
Yes. To identify our passion, the things we love, first you have to connect to yourself. We, the people, what we do is we listen to everyone around the world, but we won't listen to our inner self. It is shouting, listen to me, I want this, I want to do this, I need this. But we don't listen. Why means the mind will not allow us to listen. There are many layers between our mind and heart. The ego, doubt, maybe I may do or I might not do. The doubt in yourself. And you don't believe that you are a great personality. If I say Patriji is a great personality, I agree. If I say to myself that Harshitha is also a great personality, I don't agree. I think like you're saying like it's like a self-ego or something. But yes, you have to start believing in yourself. And then one of the famous quote I have heard from uh, Vivekananda has said, Swami Vivekananda, when you don't speak to yourself at least for 10 minutes every day, you are going to miss a great opportunity speaking with a great personality in the world. You are great like that. You have to believe it blindly. You are great. That's it. You forgot that we are great. So when we start believing in ourselves and we start having conversations with ourselves, our inner self will guide us what we need and what we don't. And the second thing is, first thing is we have to listen to us. We have to speak ourselves. We have to give time to ourselves. Second thing is, we follow societal rules blindly. We don't ask a question, is it correct or wrong? Nowadays, it is fashion or maybe it is a need that one thing do engineering or do MBBS, go and do software, or either you go to US or Canada. Maybe if it is a passion, it is okay. But if I go to US because my friend has gone, I joined software because I have respect in software field, because it is fashion nowadays. No, don't follow the society. Just follow you what it is, what you need. And even for me, I had many challenges because dance is not fashion these days. Taking dance as a profession is not fashion as software now. So I am graduated from a beautiful institute, a great institution with a great score, and got placements in good companies with a good package. And I have rejected everything, and I started my career again as a Kuchipudi dance teacher, starting my own institution. Everyone around me was like, "You have done your BTech and you're teaching dance." At that point of time, when you don't have confidence, you'll fall back. When you are clear about yourself, then I say, yes, I'm dancing. Yes, I'm teaching. Yes. So have courage in yourself. Just believe in yourself and just have a conversation with yourself every day. Yes, sir.
Wonderful message, Ashta. This is much more required nowadays for all of the youth, because they forgot to connect to their self. So once they connect to their self, no need, you know, to contact anyone outside for justification or something. Yeah, we have question from Prithvi. Yes, Prithvi.
Hi, Harshitha. It was
Hello, ma'am.
really beautiful to listen to your experience. And you being in the art, I wanted to understand like finding dance is one thing, like as your passion and as your purpose. But how did meditation help you become a better dancer?
Okay. For me, meditation and dance are not two different things. I dance while I meditate, and I meditate while I dance. Because the state of what happens in meditation and dance is we stay in the present moment. We enjoy the present moment and we forget what is happening around us. Right? So, whenever I close my eyes, when I connected to deep meditation or myself, even the sounds are coming in my surroundings. I don't get disturbed with those surroundings because I am enjoying my own self. And same thing, dance. Even while I am dancing, it on stages, especially, you know, while I was dancing or while I am dancing on stages, there are huge number of people in front of me, thousands of people, many dignitaries or eminent sitting in front of me. If I see them, I'll be scared. If I forget about the world or the people around me and start only focus on my dancing, then I'll give my 100%. I'll enjoy that meditation and or dance. So for me, both dance and meditation are not two things. So they are one with different names and different styles. That's it. One I do with closing eyes and one I do with opening my eyes.
Wonderful, Harshitha. So, any other questions from the group?
That's really very beautiful way of putting it, Harshita, because um, expression is one thing for youngsters, which is very important. As Gen Zs, you were talking about, people are going through depression, especially if they are not into arts. Their expression levels are very low. And I see that you are very expressive, and your way of expression is really amazing. And one more question that I have is, when there is a recognition as a dancer, do we sometimes slip into ego and comparison? Because usually art sometimes give you that kind of identity, right? And sometimes we slip off and we feel that we are somewhat superior, or we start comparing ourselves. So how do you see that?
Yes, definitely will slip off with the name and fame. That happens in every profession, not only an artist. So something that will keep you away from those traumatic or those dramatic things, or getting name and fame, slipping away from the original thing is you have to be aware what you're doing, for what you're doing. I have to keep that end point in my mind. So while I was joining the dance class, for what sake I have joined? For my happiness I have joined. So after 10 or 15 years, recognized as a professional international dancer, so getting name and fame, I should not forget for what I have started and why I have started. When we forget for what or for why we have started, we'll fall into that trauma and dramatic situations again. So we should not forget our roots. While when I joined dance class, I doesn't even know how to move my hand. At that time, for me was just learn one step at least, or for one song at least. And I wanted to see myself dancing in front of my mirror, closing all the doors, just for my self satisfaction. I joined dance class for that reason only. So after 15 years of practice, I will never forget that I have joined for that reason. And even till today, after completion, when I complete my program, when I got onto a stage, when I complete that program, that environment will be definitely different. I'll get those names, those applause from people. And after immediate second day, if I have dance program today, second day I'll just go to my room and in front of my mirror, I'll dance like when I have dreamt of that first day, no. So even I practice dance like that, so that I will never forget the roots or the reason behind dancing. So every one of us, whatever the profession or the work we do, even in the meditation, why we entered into meditation? Just to know ourselves. After becoming a professional meditation teacher, I should not forget that I have entered into meditation just to improve myself. Even now, while I'm teaching, I have to remember, I have to be aware that I am here to improve or my knowledge, to improve myself. So when we are in that awareness, we may control, we can control all those things.
Nice. Harshita, we have a few questions in the chat. So Kirti has asked how to take meditation into youth youngsters nowadays, where they are fully into material world nowadays and not interested to show willingness towards spirituality. Yeah, basically how to introduce meditation to youngsters.
Yes, we, the youngsters, are addicted to the luxurious things because some luxurious things and name and fame. We are addicted to the outside world. We are addicted to the outside people. Okay, you lose interest in meditation, you lose interest in spirituality, but don't lose interest in yourself. Spirituality is a word which is replica of yourself. It is not something out of you. If that so you're losing interest in spirituality or meditation, that means you're losing interest in yourself. We have to remember that we are here in this world not to satisfy others, not to take care of others, or not to fulfill the dreams of others, not to fulfill the expectations of others, what world is expecting from you. We are here in this world to live our life, to learn ourselves, to learn many things, to grow ourselves, to be happy with ourselves. So you lose interest in spirituality, but don't lose an interest in yourself. You spend time with yourself. Whenever you don't find like I am not interested in meditation now, do what you like. If you love to do mandala, even I, Nikhilana, we people practice mandala arts because we love. Or it is also a form of meditation. We practice dance, whether it is perfect or not. Just do it what you love. Then you'll connect to yourself. So if you love to sing, just start singing. Don't concentrate on the notes. If you love to write, write something. Don't concentrate on the grammatical mistakes or errors. If you love to draw, start drawing. Just do what you love. And then automatically you get that interest in meditation. All those things, doing what you love is a meditation. So when you don't find interest in meditation, start doing what you love. Yes, listen.
Yeah, adding to this, so for this question, normally when we introduce meditation to any youngster, why people will not show that much interest to start meditation is first thing is like they want immediate results. So now we are in a fast moving world where we want immediate results. Okay, today if I sit to meditation, something should happen to me. So they are not patient enough to see the results which is happening in a it's a process. It's not today if you sit in meditation, tomorrow is something's going to happen great. So first of all we need to make them understand that okay, this is not instant, 5 minutes Maggie solution. So it is a journey. So and most important thing is we should not force anyone. That's the most important thing. My own experience I wanted to add here. When I started meditation, I used to share it to all the people. I was very inspired that the changes that happened to me in my personal life, I used to share it to everyone, whomever is, whomever I see, whomever I meet, I make friends with them. I used to, tell all those things. And over a period of time, with my experience, I came to know that no, not every person is ready to do this. And when you openly say that, I used to face so much rejection from people. It's not like you should not speak about meditation. You can introduce meditation. Just introduce meditation. We can't pull anyone into meditation, because it's very difficult. Because if a person is open to hear to you, then they will definitely come. Now if you introduce, it doesn't mean that he will come immediately. He might take some time. There will be a time where he will realize and he will come back. So you don't expect that, okay, today I spoke about meditation, I introduced meditation, so he has to do it. Or forcefully taking them to meditation centers, it is much more worse thing, because he will get aversion towards meditation. So as you said, meditation is not just sitting and doing, it's just a being. So few days back, Sampath sir was adding wonderful thing. So he said that meditation is not doing, it's a being. So every act that we are doing in our physical life, when we do it as a meditation, that itself is a meditation. So we have nothing to do specifically sit into meditation and do it. So there is a different benefit of doing it by sitting and focusing on our breath, but that is not the only thing. So after that, what is that? It's not just sitting into meditation. After opening your eyes, how you're facing your life is also very important. So never force anyone. Just introduce meditation. Live it. That's our job. And most important thing which I observed is, many people who inspired and came into meditation is not just by words, through our actions. When we live our life, when we practice meditation, people see the changes in us, and then they inspire and come to meditation. It's not like you continuously every day speaking to them, do it, it will never work. You practice, you show some changes in your life, and then we inspire others. So that is how most of the people come into meditation, not just by seeing. I just wanted to add this from my experience. And there is one more question, Harshita. And how to identify in meditation some souls are taking to us, they are really or not? I didn't understand, Ganesh. Can you make it a little clear? Okay. Kirti also asked, I mean, how to teach to youth? How to teach meditation to youth? It's very normal, right? We teach to youth meditation, what is meditation, how to practice meditation, and benefits of meditation. I think this is how we have.
There is a book written by Patri sir, how to. Now, meditation is very, very easy.
Easy.
It's just a very small book, maybe around 20 to 30 pages. So you can read that book. He explains very clearly.
Yeah. And there is another question. How do I know if I am meditating correctly? Yes.
How do I know if I'm meditating correctly? At first, don't focus on the result, okay? If you know the process of meditation, you have to sit comfortably, close your eyes, start concentrating on your breath. So the thoughts will come and go, definitely. In the starting, we are not able to control our mind and thoughts. So after practicing a few days, or maybe that might take one day, maybe in one sitting, maybe 1 week, 1 month, or maybe few years, one day you'll see the result. So don't have a question that how do I know if I'm meditating correctly or not. If just don't focus on the result, just practice. You'll get to know that you are in the right path when you get answers from inside you. When you get things clearly inside you, you will find that all the smoke in front of me, the smoke between me and my mind is clearing. Then you'll get to know that yes, I am on the right way. So without practice, you'll never get to know that I am meditating correctly or not. It happens. Your answer will be given only with the practice. So you have to practice. No one can give you the answer whether you are in the right way of practicing meditation or not. You have to start practicing. Maybe after few sittings, maybe after few days or months, then you'll get, okay, this is how I have to this is how I have to practice meditation. So first start meditating, then you'll get all the answers.
Yeah. So adding to this, meditation, we have a process, right? Clasping your hands, crossing your legs, sitting comfortably, and observing our breath. So if we follow these steps properly and regularly, then there is no doubt you are doing it correctly. And when you see your experiences, each one have different experiences. So normally what we do is we compare our experiences with others and feel that so some others will have a wonderful experiences when we don't get any experience, and we think that we are not doing it correctly. So we fall into we have a doubt whether we are doing it correctly or not. So when it comes to experience, each one have different experiences. So if you don't have any experiences also, it's fine, but still don't stop meditating. So it's not about output, result is not very important, the process is very important. So when you practice meditation slowly, you at least see some results in your day-to-day activities. It might not be in meditation, you might not get any uh, experiences, but when you're dealing your day-to-day life, you will have definitely so many differences. So don't compare your meditation whether you are doing it correctly or not based on your experiences in meditation. Just follow the instructions, it will be a right meditation. Yes, we have a question from Vikal Gupta sir. Vikal Gupta sir raised his hand. Yes.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes. Harshitha, I don't have any question, but I'm really thrilled the way you have, shared your experience, the confidence level, and the most important, firmness and belief within yourself. I have a daughter, she's just 22 now, getting to 23, and I could resonate many things, in that, and I really appreciate the way you have given the message to the youth. Thank you very much for that. And Nikhil, Ganeshji has asked one question. He's talking about how to identify in the meditation some souls are talking to us. So Harshita, it's an interesting question. If you know, you can give little explanation on that. How you feel that?
I think Sam is having also a question. I think he is the right person to answer.
Yeah, whoever, but
Since we don't have experience
from
of that.
Ganesh, so I think let me read it correctly so that it can be answered for the interest of everybody.
Yeah, sure. Sam, you can speak.
Yeah, it's about that question, the previous question of whether we are meditating correctly or not.
Okay.
So we happened to ask this question to Patrishwar directly, and he said only one thing: if you are closing your eyes and you're not opening till the end of meditation, you're doing it right. That's about it. And
Okay.
try to with your breath. Thoughts do come. If your intention is to be with the breath, even if you're not with breath, if your intention and commitment and dedication is to be with breath, then your approach is correct. And if you're keeping your eyes closed, that's it. You are doing your meditation correctly, because rest all is not in your hands. Closing your eyes is what you can do. The moment you close your eyes, your inner journey already started, and you don't have any control over it. Breath takes care of it. So try to be with breath, come back to breath as many times as possible. Whenever you realize you are going with breath, if you choose to go with thoughts, that's when you're wrong. This is meditation time, this is breath time. So let me come back to breath again and again. That's the approach you should have. Then you're doing your best. That's it. Thank you.
Sam, there was another question from Ganesh. How to identify in meditation some souls are talking to us? Are they real or not?
Yeah, when these kind of things happened to me after 10 years of meditation, I never believed in masters, astral masters, whoever used to share their experiences. I used to laugh at them inside, thinking that these people are really fools and they just want to feel great about themselves. by connecting themselves with great masters, but some such things happened with me in the year 2011. The same masters I laughed at, I sensed their presence all around, and the only way I got confirmation was I never allowed myself or pushed myself to believe blindly. I questioned, I tested to a point where I could not escape. Like, a certain message comes to me repeatedly by a particular master, and I keep saying, this is my illusion. I try to go the other way, not the way that they show me. Somehow all the other ways get closed and I go to the same point. And miraculously, the things that they have told me when I followed the path, then I realized, yes, the guidance was right. And there came a point at a later point of time that, after 10 years of such connect, now I can connect. It's not that they can connect. You can ask when you need a guidance. You have an instant answer. So you should not. First thing is, if you don't want such kind of connects and if you don't have craving for such kind of experiences, you might get those experiences. If you have craving, that means you want to be special. Oh, some master connects to me. That's coming from ego and mind. You will never connect to astral masters. Astral masters are everywhere who are trying to connect to people who do things right, not asking for things. You know that story, one old, farmer who loses his axe, it falls into the river and he tries to, the neighbor goes asking for the golden or the diamond wala axe, right? And he loses his axe as well. So you should not be greedy in meditation. You should be in surrender. You don't try to become special. You become extraordinary by being extraordinary. You'll become more ordinary. That's when you are extraordinary. So a lot of people tend to make themselves feel so special. Now I am meditating. I am a meditator. I am this. I am that nonsense. No, you are trying to become one with everyone else, everything else. You are just trying to realize that you are part of all that is. That's it. Thank you so much. Wonderful session, Nikhil and Harshitha. Wonderful. And Naresh, no, sorry, Nikhil, you should also tell about the mega event of Paima that's coming up in August.
Yes.
Please talk about it on your sessions. People should know about
Yes,
it.
Sure, definitely. So in August 15th, 16th, and 17th, we have a Mega Paima event. Yes, it's going to be mega event. It's like all over the world people are coming. All the youngsters who are into meditation, who are into PSSM. It's going to be a mega event. So we will share the flyers anyhow in the groups. So this is going to be a mega event where we all connect together again and share wonderful experiences from everyone. Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah, Gangadhar, you have some question?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So like I missed like last two sessions because of the long weekend, but yeah, I feel like some difference in me. I realized like yeah, that means my what I want to say like my head or I like getting some like a peace of mind. So when I'm doing meditation, so before I was not like feeling sensations more and getting headache, but I'm feeling okay. But one question, like a one feeling I'm getting nowadays is now it's already like a 10:20 p.m. Here. So and after like making my kids sleep, I feel like I need to do meditation more. But I'm not able to plan like in the morning. Always like I feel like the nighttime is the better time for me. But I have to wake up at like a 6 or 6:30. So the sleeping like having less than 6 hours, if I try to like do meditation, is that okay? Or because I feel like I have to do, like I need to do, not I have to do. I want to do. I would like to do more meditation, like after 11. So, am I thinking wrong, or so should I go with my thoughts?
Yes, Harshita, I can answer that.
Yes, sir. Obviously, you can meditate. See, I have heard somewhere that when you meditate for one long hour, that means you'll gain that energy for 8 hours. When you the energy you take in 8 hours sleep, you'll get that energy from 1 hour. But in the beginning, don't like meditate for long time and take a short sleep. We have to start slowly. First, uh, maybe takes a little time. Don't do for 3 long hours. If you can, if you really want to, and if your body says it is okay. I'm able to sleep for 3 hours meditation and 3 hours sleep. That is okay. That is fine to me. Then you can do it. But in the starting, I recommend half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour. You can meditate and then you can take the sleep. Believe me, you'll have a very beautiful sleep than earlier. After meditation, if you go to bed, and that is completely okay, sir. Because there are great, and there is one saying that when everyone goes to bed, great masters will sit in meditation and practice. That is the right time for them. They choose that time, so that is completely okay, sir.
Actually, I suggest this is a perfect time. Before going to bed, calming your mind with meditation would be the best choice. And if you ask me how much time you have to do it, it's don't force yourself to sit into meditation. Initial days when you're practicing, don't force yourself. If I say, okay, if you sit for 1 hour, you will get it will be equal to 4 hours of sleep. It is not like an equation. It's depends on the quality of meditation that you're doing. Let's say, for example, 1 hour you sat into meditation, you were in thoughts for almost 30 to 40 minutes. But what is the quality of meditation? If you ask me, it is only 20 minutes. So 20
Okay.
minutes meditation was there, but we should not take that, okay, 1 hour meditation I did, so it will be equal to 3 or 4 hours of sleep. No, it's not like that. It depends on the quality of meditation that you're doing.
Correct.
So what I said was sit into meditation, and you see that how much time you are able to sit into meditation. You just sit it, and once you are okay with that, wake up and then go to bed. That would be suggested thing. Because if you force to again sit into meditation, your mind will start working there again. It will become active,
Yes.
and it will be disturbing your that sleep cycle will be disturbed. So now
Okay.
you're making your mind waves to get down, slow down, and again if you forcefully do it, it will again come back. So
Okay.
suggested to go how much ever you do, it's half an hour or 20 minutes or even 10 minutes is fine. Calm down and
Okay.
just go to bed. That would be suggested. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
And when you during the sleep time, when you sit for meditation, if you feel sleepy, you go back to sleep.
Okay.
And when sleeping, if you are not feeling sleepy, get into meditation.
Okay.
Use it
Understood.
as the alternative for each other. Then they work so well.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, any other questions? Sam, any questions from you?
No, yeah, fantastic session. I'm just thrilled. I'm so happy that Paima is taking one of the weeks and coming up with beautiful masters. When I actually heard about Harshita, I was like, okay, she must be an amateur speaker. Why is Nikhil bringing her? But after the session, my opinion has changed. I got to know about Harshita. Wonderful meeting you, Harshita. Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Anna, Sam is Sampath sir, no?
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm so happy having you here, sir. I'm a very big fan of you, actually.
We don't see you much in Paima, Harshita. We miss you in Paima. Want to see you becoming more active. I think you're taking a break. But
Yes,
come
sir.
back by August event and we want to see you more.
Sure, sir, sure.
All the best. Thank you.
We call him Sam. We started calling him Sam after getting Swayam under my time.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. If there is no questions, we can close the session. Thank you, everyone for being such a showing such a patience to listen and sharing your experiences and also your doubts. Thank you, Harshita. Thank you so much for giving your
And Anna, I would like to, sorry for the interruption, I would like to add one point. That when after speaking with Sampath sir, I remembered this one point that boosted me. After coming back, while I was in Kartal, we were having many sessions with sir and all, many people. So one day we were having a group conversation, and we were we were speaking, like all the PIMA members, we were speaking about we need some support. We need someone to help us so that we can move forward. We can do many great things and all. So at that time, Sampath sir said one word: you people are thinking that you need support so that you can grow. But the actual thing is, the world needs your support. You don't need anyone. So you remember, Anna. So the world needs your support. You don't need anyone's support. When you change your perspective, seeing about yourself, then everything will be changed. The same thing I applied for last 5 months because I was having hectic things, like one side psychology, one side dance, one side business, another side product management. I was very tired. I wanted to drop myself from many things, but then I remembered those words. No, you don't need someone's support. The world needs your support. You have to work. Sir, I'm very much grateful for those words, sir. Thank you so much. So we are not a drop in the ocean. We are not a drop in the ocean. The ocean itself is residing a drop in this body, which is called as a body. So thank you, everyone.
wonderful sharing, Harshita. Yes, I was there. I was listening to that what you were saying. So we witness the real essence of Sam. So
And I also request everyone on August 15th, 16th, and 17th, we are going to have a very great Paima Mega event. I want everyone to be there. We are going to have great joy, great excitement. All the youngsters, no boring things are there. All excitement things are there, and we are going to learn many things. All the pyramid youngsters at one place. Oh my God. Imagine the energy, how the energy will be. So we request everyone to be present there. We are going to get so many answers, so much joy, so much entertainment, and no boring things. We request from Paima, everyone is welcome.
yeah, this event would be in Pyramid Valley, Bangalore.
Yeah, Bangalore Pyramid Valley.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Harshita, for your great time and sharing your wonderful experiences. So we will be connecting next week with another Paima youngster for sharing their wisdom as well. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Have a nice day. Wonderful day. Bye.